Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a full day of eating because this is the highest my calories have ever been. I'm eating 2,755 calories. It's a lot of food. My coach, Dylan, increased that number last week. I did my check-in for him this morning, so I'll just insert some clips of my check-in from this morning. My weight has stayed pretty much the same since last week, so the food bump has done wonders for me, and I'm really excited to see what he's gonna say in his check-in feedback for me today. So I thought I would do full day of eating to show you guys kind of, how I eat this much food and how I find it pretty easy to eat this much food, to be honest. But just gonna give you guys some tips on kind of how to lean bulk, how to increase your metabolism over kind of a few months, few years, how I was able to build my calories up this high, because I understand that most people can't eat this much and look kind of the way I do. If that makes sense, I'm still maintaining some ab definition in the off season, which is always great. So yeah, I started my morning off just with some apple cider vinegar. So I always have that like fasted first thing in the morning. I just had like about a tablespoon and a half that I put into a glass, and then I diluted that with some water, and I just stirred that up, and then I drank all my water, and then I just had my usual coffee, wafers, Lotus biscuit. I'm gonna be putting like little snippets of the MyFitnessPal kind of breakdown for each thing that I eat. That way it's just clearer for you guys. So I had that, read my book. I'm on book number 2 of the year so far. It's only like January the 11th, and I'm already on my second book. It's the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Really interesting, very difficult to read, but very interesting. And I'm about to have my first meal right here, which is my bowl of oats. I've got 50 grams of oats in there, some protein powder. I added some vegan white chocolate that's like melting in there, some hazelnut milk, and then a cinnamon raisin bagel thin with some vegan like chocolate spread. I use the Jim Jams dairy-free vegan chocolate spread, and of course gonna wash all that down with a Monster because I'm training legs today. Why am I not training legs? I don't know. I'm gonna go with Sasha, again, my leg day partner. We're gonna film it and it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna eat this, listen to a podcast, and I'll catch you guys at the gym. All right guys, so I'm gonna make my intra workout shake. One thing has changed since the last time I showed you guys how I make this. So Dylan has told me to start having intra workout carbs between 15 and 25 grams. So what I do is I get this Lucozade Sport. I have the raspberry flavored one. The whole bottle is 500 ml, and in half of it there's 16 grams of carbs. So I just do half of this like for each workout. I had half yesterday, so I'm just gonna pour the other half into my shaker. Intra carbs are great because they're very like fast digesting. So in terms of intra carbs, like I would recommend having them like in liquid form, because that's literally the fastest absorbing form of just literally pure sugar, essentially what this is. So I've got that in my bottle, my shaker bottle, and I'm just gonna fill up the rest of my shaker bottle with some water, just so I've got like enough for my entire workout. And then we're gonna add in the powders. So you guys know I always have some EAAs with me. So this is the EHP Labs EAAs in the kiwi strawberry flavor. Use Chen Yang support code CZ10 if you want to save some money on EHP Lab products. I really do like the taste of this one actually. They all taste really good. They mix really well as well. So I'm just gonna do a scoop, or like a heaping scoop of EAAs in there. And then, as usual, I have my creatine as well. There's no specific time that you need to take creatine. Like everyone always asks me, like, what time should I take it? It doesn't really matter. I just remember to take it every day in my intra workout shake. So creatine. And then lastly, because today's leg day is quite long, I'm gonna put like half a scoop of pre-workout in here just so I can have some caffeine throughout, to like sip on it throughout as well. So just going to do that, and that is basically the intra workout cocktail of the day. This tastes amazing because everything's like a different flavor, so it's literally just like a mixed fruit tasting kind of thing. So that is my intra workout shake. I'm gonna leave the house in like 15 minutes. I'm gonna meet Sasha downstairs. She lives in my building, so we're kind of neighbors. She lives like right above me. We're gonna meet downstairs and we're gonna get the tube and go to Muscleworks. I'm very fucking scared. It's funny because like this morning at like 7 a.m. she texted me, she's like scared. I was like, same. Like every time before we go and train legs, we're just like, fuck. But then we end up hitting our numbers anyway. So yeah, we've got some numbers to hit. So I will see you guys at MuscleWorks and hopefully afterwards if we don't die. On a scale of 1 to 10, how scared are you?
Very. I'm terrified.
But are we gonna live?
TBC.
TBC, TBC. Alright guys, so first exercise, squats. I'm fucking terrified. There's nothing that scares me more than squats. I have a specific number to hit, so let's get it. So back home from legs, I'm actually not sure how we survived that. That was like one of the hardest but kind of most satisfying workouts I've completed. So yeah, we're back home. I'm gonna have my post-workout. I've got a mix of this curiously cinnamon churros cereal. So with cereal, by the way guys, because I'm vegan for like ethical reasons, I do pay attention to which cereal brands put vitamin D, because in the UK at least they don't source their vitamin D from like a vegetable source. They source it from like sheep's wool, I think. So I'd rather avoid that. So this one, funnily enough, has no vitamin D in it, but I know that the cinnamon, just the normal cinnamon like Toast Crunch cereal does have vitamin D, but the churros version doesn't. So if you're vegan and you're wondering which cereals don't have vitamin D in them, these don't. And then I've also mixed that with the Golden Nuggets cereal. Again, no vitamin D in this one. A lot of Nestle ones don't have vitamin D. Some of them do, some of them don't, so I just like read the package to make sure. So I've got that in my little bowl right here, and then I've got my protein shake. So I've just got just a bit of almond milk, and then I've also got protein powder. I use the PhD Smart Plant protein powder in the chocolate cookie flavor, my ultimate fave. I would love for PhD to sponsor me. I don't think they will, but a girl can dream. And I add stevia because I'm crazy and I like things super sweet. So I will just put the macros up on the screen. I'll be sharing, like I said, the macros for each meal. Gonna enjoy this, and then I'll just show you guys the rest of my full day of eating. Like I said, a lot of food to eat. I'm still waiting on Dylan's reply because my weight stayed pretty stable these past couple weeks. I'm hoping for more food. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I'll keep you guys updated and I will catch you later. Alright guys, so I was just on a call with my newest VA. So VA stands for Virtual Assistant. I already have a VA, my first one, and then I also had hired an executive assistant, an EA, and then I needed to hire a second VA because I have a lot of tasks that I need to delegate to others as the business is growing and scaling. So yeah, we just hopped on a call so I can explain to her kind of what I need help with, and then before this call actually, I did have my second coffee of the day. So after my post-workout, which is that cereal that I showed you guys, it's a very fast digesting meal, which is what you want post-workout essentially. But the problem with that is that when it digests quickly, you are hungry immediately, and you're kind of low on energy as well, because like you get that spike in sugar, then it just kind of crashes, which is normal, which is fine. So I like to follow that meal up with a coffee and some wafers that I just had. Obviously I do track all the coffees I have because I add almond milk to them, and then obviously the wafers. So I just had that, and now it's time for the next meal. It's almost 4 p.m. I like to space out my meals pretty evenly throughout the day, so at least every 2 hours I will eat. I mean, not less than 2 hours in between meals, because I think that's a bit too close, and digestion wise it's not the best. So obviously the biggest gap is going to be between my pre and post workout meal, which is why my pre-workout meal, as you guys saw this morning, is my biggest meal of the day, because I need that to last me until my post-workout. And then I think the 2 meals that are closest to each other are like post-workout and then the meal that I'm gonna have now. And then you'll see like what I do with my meals. I've got like 5 big meals and a couple of snacks. The reason being, the more you can spread out your protein intake, the better. So I'm eating between 150 and 160 grams of protein per day, and I split that out into like 5 different meals between 20 and 35 grams ish of protein per meal. So yeah, the reason why that's important is because every time you have like that dose of protein, it kind of stimulates muscle protein synthesis. So you're just basically stimulating that process a bit more. Again, if you're just a regular person trying to get fit and healthy, this doesn't matter. Like you can do 3 meals a day, which is fine with protein in each meal. I'm trying to maximize my gains. All these little things that are making me 1% better. They add up. Like in the previous video, I spoke about kind of my vegan protein sources, why they're important, supplementation with EAAs, those little, like, it's like minutia, like tiny details, but every single tiny detail and different aspects will all add up, and I'm getting 1% from here, 1% from there, and it just kind of, it's like a compounding effect, you know? So yeah, that's essentially my kind of reasoning behind it. My camera's flashing red, so I'm gonna charge it while I heat up my next meal, show you guys what I'm eating, crack on with some more work, and then just take you along the rest of my day. Alright guys, so next meal, vegan mince, rice, and green beans. I'll actually insert a photo of the brand of vegan mince that I get, because the macros are fucking bomb. It's literally just protein. The rice, I'm a lazy piece of shit. This is like the, you know, the microwave, the microwavable rice packets, that's what that is. Then some green beans. Actually, this is from the meal prep that I showed you guys in my previous vlog. That's why I'm eating it out of a Tupperware, even though I am literally like, you know, at home in my room, just because I prepped this in advance, put it in Tupperware in the fridge, so saves me loads of time during the week. On Sundays I like to meal prep for the week, that way I don't have to spend time cooking. So gonna eat this while I do some work. I normally don't like to work while eating, but I've just got some very light programming to do. I'm listening to a podcast. It's the Diary of a CEO podcast. So we're gonna listen to that while I do some programming, eat this meal. I've got a couple more calls later, and yeah, typical day in the life, guys, just at my desk.
Oui, oui, ça va, merci.
J'ai trop hâte justement de faire ta connaissance et de te parler un peu plus en détail par rapport à tes objectifs, etc. Donc ouais, je sais que tu m'as parlé un peu de vouloir augmenter tes calories. So, update, as you guys just heard, I was on a consultation call with a new client. Essentially, I was speaking in French, lol. So I didn't obviously like record the whole thing because privacy reasons, but I'm actually just so grateful that I speak French. For those of you who don't know, it's really funny because like when I was younger, like basically my mom just put me in a French school from like day one. Like preschool, I went to a French preschool, and then like kindergarten, like primary school, middle school, high school, and then when I came to the UK for university, obviously I studied English, but so I grew up speaking English and French. So I'm pretty much bilingual in those 2 languages. When I was a kid, I hated speaking French. I was like, oh, French is such a shit language. I want to only speak English. I hate French. And like, I don't know why I hated it so much, to be honest, because now like that I think of it, almost half my clientele are French speakers, which is crazy. And it's like I can actually reach a whole other kind of demographic when it comes to coaching, because I do have that skill as a language. And obviously a lot of my clients are also Arab, like either Egyptian, or I've got lots of girls from Oman as well, and they kind of feel like they can relate to me because I'm Arab as well, if that makes sense. So I'm just very grateful that I have this kind of multicultural aspect to myself, that I can reach all these people from these different places. So it's honestly really cool. So yeah, that was the consultation call. I always hop on like a free consult, like no kind of strings attached kind of thing, where it's like we just kind of go over your goals, because obviously I wouldn't want anyone to sign up for coaching and then realize further down the line that we're not a good fit, or that they don't like my style of coaching. So if you're interested in hopping on a call with me, seeing if we're a good fit, seeing if you want to kind of work with me one-to-one, I'll leave the link in the description to book a free call with me. We can hop on a quick call, discuss your goals and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna do a Facebook Live now. I'm essentially doing a free 5-day workshop on Facebook. Once this workshop is over, I'm gonna transform the group into like just a general fitness and nutrition kind of group, where I'm going to be giving like tips and tricks and going live every now and again. So if you want to join that group, I would love for you to join. I'll put a link to that in the description as well. So yeah, I'm going to go live. I'm going to be doing a live about protein today. So I'll just film a couple snippets of that, and then I've got a call with my business mentor and like our other kind of everyone else who's being mentored by him. So my business mentor is Adam Haley1 on Instagram. If you're an online coach or a personal trainer wanting to grow your online business, definitely reach out to him. He's honestly the reason why I am where I am today. And we've just got like these calls every Tuesday where like I'm in the inner circle group of his mentorship. So it's kind of those of us who are at the stage where we're really kind of scaling the business. And we've got like a quick Q&A kind of call tonight. So I'll be eating my next meal during then. So I'll show you that during the call. I've still have so much food to eat. Dylan has also not gotten back to me yet. So yeah, I also need to shower at some point because I'm still really fucking disgusting. After legs, I just had no time to sit down and like have a shower. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna go live on Facebook, and I will catch you guys at my next meal. Right, so Facebook Live done. I'm gonna hop on a call in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna be eating this meal, the exact same as my previous big meal. So I'll put the macros on the screen again. I have this massive ass bag of popcorn as well, so I'm gonna have that. And then I'm gonna have this little fruit salad that I get from Morrison's as well. So yeah, very big meal coming up. This is my 4th serving of protein of the day. You'll notice that I spread my protein out evenly across 5 meals. This is my 4th one. I've got my last serving of protein and my oats that I'm gonna have before bed. So yeah, I'm gonna hop on this call, guys. And I will catch you guys at my last meal. Alright guys, so I am still alive. I'm having my last meal. This last meal has not changed in the past year. Literally just my oats, my protein powder, Biscoff, low calorie ice cream. I'll stick the macros on the screen now. This puts an end to my full day of eating today. Highest food I've ever been on, ever. Dylan has not yet gotten back to me because there is a time difference. He's like 7 hours behind, I think. So what I'll do is I will not end the vlog here. I'll end the full day of eating here. When he gets back to me, I'll like insert a snippet of what he says. So that's gonna be like the next clip. Then I'll just kind of do an outro, and then yeah. So I'm gonna eat this, chill in bed, read some more because I added reading to my nighttime routine now. And then I'll see you guys after I play his feedback. I'm really hoping for more food or less cardio, one of the two. But yeah, that's it guys. I will catch you probably tomorrow. Alright guys, so it is the next day. I woke up to Dylan's feedback. Obviously, like I mentioned yesterday, he is quite a few hours behind because he's in the States, and he increased my food just like I predicted. So he brought my food up to 375 carb, 160 protein, and 75 fat. I just sent him a message back asking if I can do more fats and fewer carbs on my rest day. But other than that, that is well over 2,800 calories a day that I'm gonna be consuming. Not gonna lie, last night when I was eating all that food that I showed you guys, I was like, I don't wanna eat all this food. It's a good problem to have. But yeah, I'll just insert a clip of what he said right here.
Amazing check-in once again. I'm very pleased with how your body continues to respond as we continue to give you more food. Glutes are looking absolutely amazing. The shape and the fullness is just better than it ever has been. Waist is still remaining nice and tight, just beautiful overall shape right now. So I'm going to continue to feed you. 375 coming at you. I'm going to give you a little bit more protein as well, just see if we can further capitalize on these gains these last few months of the improvement season. Yeah, that's what we got, girl. You're absolutely crushing it. Continue to hit those weights hard, because before you know it, it's going to be time to tighten things up and get you geared up for prep.
And honestly, just watching that reassured me so much, because I do have maybe a bit of body dysmorphia. I don't know, I don't think it's that bad, but like I question whether my physique is good enough. I always feel like really small. I always feel like I don't have enough muscle, like I don't have the right genetics or the right shape or whatever for bikini. But he reassured me in that feedback video. This is like one of the best parts about having a coach. Whether you're in season, off season, like they're always there to kind of reassure you, but they're also honest with you, and they just tell you kind of like it is, and they just guide you. Like I don't have to think how many calories should I be eating, although in theory, you know, I can do the math. I can do this for other people, but the thing is, when you're kind of trying to decide for yourself, we tend to think emotionally for ourselves and rationally for others, which is why it's always a good idea to have a coach. The best coaches have coaches at the end of the day. So yeah, that's that, guys. I'm really excited to be eating all this food. Essentially, it's just like a 10 extra grams of carbs and 5 extra grams of protein. So nothing too crazy in terms of how many calories extra he's given me. The way I'm probably gonna do this is eat the same meals that I had yesterday. I'd probably just add some cereal and then like a bit of protein powder, and that's it. So nothing crazy, just a small food bump. But yeah, that is that, guys. And that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. My hamstrings were so sore from yesterday's leg workout. Those machine stiff-legged deadlifts that I do on like it's like the machine that you tend to use for the belt squats. I hate belt squats. I find them ridiculously stupid as an exercise because you can't get full range of motion on that machine. But I used it for stiff legs instead, and wow, my hamstrings are fucked. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that workout montage, the full day of eating, me just rambling. I'm gonna leave the vlog here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in a comment down below what you want to see next, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.